Hi everyone. I'm so excited. So peep the colors, okay? This is important. Venus is in her ascension, and Venus moved into her sacral chakra gateway on Monday, July 12th. This is exciting. Period. I'm excited following her path, but I'm extremely excited that she is now in the sacral chakra gateway, because this is a very, very powerful energy center, especially for us women. It's important for men and women, okay? But I am a woman. Come on, baby. And the work I do, the stuff I talk about, a lot of it lately and on and off for a while has been about the sacral chakra, the womb, about sexual trauma. And when Venus, when she was in her descent, so she was passing through all her gateways last year too, and when she descended into her sacral chakra gateway, descending, I had to really dismantle a lot of stuff. A lot of us had to dismantle stuff. A lot of us, the collective, especially the masculine collective, which I talk about extensively in She of the Throne podcast, the episode titled Mars Retrograde and the Masculine Collective. And then after that, I did an episode for the feminine collective, because Mars retrograde affected the feminine collective too. And women, we have had to hold space for the masculine collective as they move through things pertaining to sex, programming about sex and sexual energy, and how to tap into their creative energy, and how to treat a woman, about dismantling, the mosquitoes are crazy out here right now, dismantling programming from patriarchy all around sex, around women, all of that, which is really huge. And personally, I had to tear apart thought forms that I didn't even know still existed, that I created, that I was believing, that I had in my field, that I had in my energy centers, in my sacral, throughout, in my energy, right? Me. And things that I was still holding on to, things that happened to me, trauma that I experienced, things that happened in past relationships that left a mark, that traumatized me, that hurt me, and even false beliefs that I had, that I created, and that I was carrying around still in my current partnership. Beliefs I had about him that were false. And it was scary and hard, and such a deep dive into that in her descent. You know, as she was descending, it was a lot of inner work for all of us, whether you realize it or not. And she spent time in the underworld after she descended. And now she's ascending. And she has been ascending since early spring. And so, like I said, she's now back in the sacral chakra. And as she's ascending into the heavens, this is about reclaiming, stepping into power. And this is huge. I'm going to have to swat around because these mosquitoes are crazy, dude. This is especially true for women, the female collective, the feminine collective, and women priestesses stepping into their power, into their work. I'm not excluded. Many of you sisters are not excluded. And whatever work or how, no matter how big or small it is, even if it's just for you in your personal life, right? And so I'm excited for myself. Monday, when she stepped into the sacral chakra, I was like, ooh, I'm gonna do me a ritual. Got all my dried flower petals and ran me a bath and sprinkled it and rang my bowl and lit my incense, lit my sage, and turned on my fucking womb wisdom music. And I blessed my waters. I did a whole ritual and drank an elixir that I created last year for the sacral chakra. And it came to me. I was like, I'm fucking excited, and I want to share this excitement with other women. I want other women to celebrate their yonis. I want other women to celebrate their sacral chakra. I want other women to celebrate their womb too. And I don't care what walk of life they come from. I don't care if they don't know that much about it. You know, maybe they want to know, but don't know where to learn from. Okay, Wolf. Oh my goodness, these mosquitoes. And I feel like I should create something for this month while she's in the sacral chakra gateway. So please stay tuned, because I'm either going to do it on my website. I'm fiddling around with it. It's either going to be there or on my Patreon in the priestess tier. I'm just trying to listen to spirit on which medium to go with. But if you want to stay updated, please sign up for my newsletter. I don't spam. I don't send out a bunch of emails. I only send it out when I have a new podcast episode or updates on the course or something like that. So, for instance, I'm going to send out an e-newsletter letting everyone know about this idea and just tell them to hang tight, and I'll update them. So please sign up for the newsletter. I will make sure I have a link for that below, or you can just private message me wherever you are seeing this and send me your email, and I will manually put it in. So yeah, it's either going to be on Patreon or my website. I'm going to let this flow, but I'm thinking, a dive into womb mysteries, right? Let's talk about body movement and dance. Let's talk about healing our womb and our vaginas. Let's talk about herbs and yoni steams. Let's talk about trauma in the womb. Let's talk about rituals. You know what I mean? So this is what I'm thinking it's going to look like. So if you're excited, if this is calling out to you, please stay tuned. Leave me your email or click on the link I'll have provided, okay? Other than that, I hope you're having a beautiful time and just soak in these creative juices, okay? There is something in the air. I know many of you can feel it, and that is Venus. She has moved into the sacral chakra, and the sacral chakra is our creative center, our center of creativity. Sexual energy is creative energy, pure creative energy, and we should let it flow. Let's get together in sisterhood and let it flow. Oh my God, look at those sunbeams. How magical, right? Okay, talk soon. Bye-bye.